29 games for the Sixers since the trade, has 0 games with 20 or more field goal attempts as he checks the stat sheet.
Times, I think, in the fourth quarter. Just what do you feel like was the difference that maybe didn't allow you guys to get over the hump or let them sort of pull away late?
Shot making, simple. I think the first 2 games is pretty simple. Like, you fight, you claw, you give yourself chances, but when it comes down to it, you got to make shots, especially on the road against a really good team. It's pretty simple. We got enough stops consistently when we needed to. Had numerous of chances. You know, we make a couple shots. It gives us more confidence and it put more pressure on them. I feel like we never really, put that pressure on them throughout the course of the game.
James, did you feel like the flow of the offense was maybe a little bit better, a little bit more crisp in Game 2 as compared to Game 1?
Yeah, we still got really good looks, man. We got to the paint. We had some really good possessions offensively at times. I think, we only had 8 turnovers, so that's a really good game. We make shots, and like I said, it's a different ball game. We put more pressure on their shots. Their offensive end, they feel the pressure a little bit more. I feel like we never really got to that. And as a result of that, we feel like we're clawing and trying to come back the entire game, which is very difficult to win.
It seemed like they were throwing maybe some more double teams at you in the second half and stuff. Was it a different look in the second half from them, or just were you able to get a little more aggressive in the first?
Yeah, there's a little bit of both. They're doing a good job of just putting 2 on the ball, trying to deny me basically the entire court. So it's giving our guys more space to be aggressive. If they're going to deny me wherever I am on the floor. But just when I got opportunities to attack and be aggressive, and that floor is open up a little bit, then I can go. But give them credit. But I feel like if we make a little shots, then I keep saying that, but it opens the floor up a little bit more. The way you got to respect our shooters now. Our gaps is a little bit more open.
Is there something you can take from this game and feel confident going into Game 3 that you guys can get back into the series?
Yeah, we have plenty of opportunities. I think we played a pretty solid game. We gave them a couple big offensive rebounds. But other than that, I think we did a pretty good job of just getting off to a really good start and then taking their punches, being an aggressor. I think we did a really good job of that. Things just didn't go our way as much as we needed it to, but for the most part, we're still a confident group, and we're going to go home and do what we're supposed to do. Like in the playoffs, the series doesn't start till, the road team wins. And we didn't get one, out of the first 2, but go home and take care of business, and we'll be back here for Game 5.
What did you make of what Tyrese was able to do, especially in the second half?
Just, be aggressive. They're denying me. They're drawing their attention on me. He sees gaps. He's very quick, and able to get to the basket and make the right play. So we're going to need that. He's been doing a really good job of that, and we're going to need him for him to continue. Thanks, John.
I think we'll make them, but we just got to tell our guys, just keep throwing them up there.
Coach, is George's knee bothering him at all? It looks like maybe.
Yeah, I don't know. I think, he's not been healthy like 100% for a while. I will give you that much. But, listen, he's a gamer. So he's not 100%, and that's about it.
There was this point, despite your misses, where Maxey brought you back. He scored 11 in a row.
Yeah.
And then he went about 6 or 7 minutes and didn't get a shot.
Yeah.
Is that you need to sort of ride that hot hand?
Yeah, well, I don't know. I think, listen, we always want to, but, James has it too. So they play off of each other pretty well. Maxey had 34 points, but I didn't like how he played in the first half. In the second half, he finally got it going because we got him in the right spots, The double drag down the stretch was good for us. I thought him and James had a good tandem going for a while. And then I thought the one thing we still can do, the ball has to move a little bit better, and we have to attack a little more on the weak side. But I'm not upset at, of Maxey not getting it. I thought he got it a ton overall.
Doc, you mentioned Furt getting a couple shots. Just what made you go with him in the rotation?
I just, against Miami, you need a guy that can move without the ball, a guy that can catch and shoot, and a guy that can put the ball on the floor. I thought he did that. He missed a layup, which, that's a great drive by Furt. He just missed it. I think it was in the third quarter. I don't know when it was, but I liked the lift that he gave us.
Doug, they're switching a lot of those 1-5 dribble handoffs.
Yeah.
Especially, that's not something that they would switch probably with Joel not in there.
Yeah.
How do you think, with Bam especially?
Yeah, it's funny. I thought we handled that well because we want to switch and then we're trying to set the second pick. So I don't. That doesn't bother us. Early on in the beginning of the game, I think DJ got behind the defense twice because of that. The whole key is the guy with the ball has to come off with pace. We did that to start the game. I think DJ might have 2 or 3 lobs to start the game because he got behind the defense. And then as the game went on, we got away from that. But we don't mind the first switch. The second pick has to be there. I thought we had that stretch again where the second pick was so late. By the time it happened, it's 6 seconds on the shot clock. So with Joel, we don't mind that, obviously.
Doc, to kind of just go off of that, is there optimism, hope, anything about Game 3 for Joel being ready?
I really don't know. I honestly, we talked yesterday, we talked today, new generation FaceTime. I don't know why he FaceTime, but he looked good as far as talking, but there's no, he's got so many steps to go through. I don't think he's cleared any of them right now. So we just have to wait and see.
Doc, how do you keep James more, involved as a scorer in these second halves when they're throwing these fronts at him where he's seeing?
Yeah, they're throwing double teams at him really quickly, and so obviously, they know what we have on the floor at times, and so they're using the one guy. We needed Matisse on the floor. I thought he did an excellent job overall on Tyler Hero, but now you got Matisse and DJ, or Matisse and Paul on the floor, and they're really just playing a 2-man zone off of those 2 guys. It's damn if you do, damn if you don't. But there are weak side actions that we can do better. We'll show James that and show the team that by film.
Is it fair to say Matisse has been off really for a while since this in and out started with him not being able to play?
Yeah, I think that's fair. I thought today he was good. I thought that was the first time, probably in the playoffs, that you felt like, after the first 2 games where he was, going, and then the whole back and forth. I thought today he looked like Matisse again. So moving forward, that's a good sign for us.
Just how would you evaluate the center position again, both DJ, Paul, and then going?
Yeah, I think they're just fighting, both of them. We got off to a good start today, and then they went on a run. So, listen, they're doing their best. You can't blame DJ. You can't blame Paul. They're doing their best. And as a coach, that's all you can ask from those guys. They're fighting their butts off. That's what you want. That's what I would want if I was a fan.
Wrap up the pack. Coach, it looked like in the first half, it looked like Tyler Hero got an open 3, like off a defensive breakdown.
Yeah.
It seemed like they had a lot tonight.
Yes. Yeah, first half, we had just, the defensive mistakes, losing the shooters. I thought we were better in the second, but first half, they were crushing. They really were, and especially on Hero. I think he got 2 of them that I remember, just point-blank looks off just pure mistakes. It's funny at halftime. I said, let's make a mistake on anybody but Hero. I'm fine if we make a mistake on anyone else, but just not him. In fact, we did it twice with him. Listen, that's